First sample wig that I'm trying out. The color is phenomenal. Oh my god, this color gets my heart. Insane color, insane.
Hello and good morning. This is one of the wigs that I am sampling for the very first launch of the wigs. This is going to be in the gem collection. Where is the lace? Right? Where is it? This thing is glued, right? There's fabric there, but where is it? It's barely showing up. And I'm really, really happy about that because this is transparent lace. It's not HD lace. And you can't see it. So this, I think, is a winner.
I believe I received the very final samples of my very first wig collection. Very happy with this lace. Oh my god. What? This is the most beautiful color I have ever seen in my entire life. So here she is, very complimenting on the skin. So it's not like fluorescent, but it's also not brown. This is emerald green in 22 inches. I don't think you're seeing this right. Look at this. Look how stunning they got this. Look, it matches my tattoo perfectly. I'm actually going to cry. I've been sampling suppliers and products and colors for months, right? My very own wig line, my very first wig line that I spent so long kind of picking and choosing, and it's here. The packaging has arrived. This is the very first sample I'm actually seeing of the wig packaging. Oh my god. Initially, when I first came up with the idea of wanting to wigs, I was like, what if I go super simple? I was like, what the hell is this? Still keep the simple vibe, but I'll go for that same like kind of drawer compartment, but just add gold. But then I received it and I'm like, this isn't me. This has no color. This has no attitude. This has fuck all. So I was like, but I liked the construction of it. I went to new designers. I'm like, can you create for me something that is brighter, bolder, but features very similar elements to our brush boxes? And this is what I came up with. Oh my god. This is me. This is very much me. It's a box. It's a box. It's a fucking box. Who cares about box, right? It's a box. No, look at it. This is where we started. This is where we finished. I mean, clearly 10 years of collecting all of this, because I've been researching this for so long that I was like, when I come out with my own wig line, unmatched. I'm gonna get to bed because we're shooting a whole campaign tomorrow. So I wanna get home and then I wanna try not to get caught up with the excitement. Because it's sold with the hair in it.
I'm too fucking busy.
Right. We're gonna go all over then.
That's a fat compliment. That is a fat compliment.
Exact.
Can we have some of the hair in the front?
The next launch for Stella, which I'm super excited for. I think everyone's gonna love it because it's been extremely long-waited, very long in the process. So I'm feeling amazing, I'm feeling stellar, and I'm ready to get colorful.
Look into the mirror like you know what you're doing.
I do know what I'm doing. Wigs! later in the same FedEx car park where I picked up the very first wig sample. And this is her big sister, basically. I tweaked the color the tiniest bit, gave her a ton of length, fixed the hairline, made her thicker, fixed the sizing option that it came with. It's a real full circle moment. I'm Stella, and here's how my project and hobby of 8 years finally turned into a launch is available in 3 days. When I first started my hair career, I had in mind of launching 2 things ever under my name: a hair dye line and a wig line. Now I actually ended up launching with a hairbrush line because it turns out that creating any of the other 2 products is a bit more time-consuming and perfectible. My own custom line of hair dyes, as you might know if you've been watching my most recent videos, is something that I'm actively working towards. However, one thing that I did not bring you along the journey of until now is my journey to release my own line of human hair wigs. That day, my beautiful, beautiful audience is today. Hello. Exactly 2 years ago, I ended up shaving my hair, which was a very monumental thing for me in a multitude of different ways. A bit of an interesting move to take if you are the hair girl, but one of the things that it ended up leading me to was a massive passion for wigs. I ended up launching my own line of hairbrushes a few months later. From then onwards, I was very much into the concept of wigs and seeing truly how they can change your life. Because for me, wigs were a life-changing moment, having shaved off all my hair and realizing I have no hair. Launching on March 27th, 2024, one and only gem collection is gonna be available on stellarihair.com. Years and years of trial and error and so many mess-ups for me to truly be able to understand how wigs work. Many years later, and here we are. I am wearing my most adored emerald hair color in 22-inch length that is virtually indistinguishable from my own hair. Contrary to what you might believe, I do actually read my comments. And that is where you guys led me to believe that you guys actually really want bright hair colors. So this March, I'm actually going to be launching the one and only gem collection featuring 3 gem-toned wigs, including the famous emerald green, the darling ruby red, and a stunning carnelian copper. You guys have been so crazy influential in the picking of these colors because I was so nervous to figure out which ones you might actually like. But going back to all my most popular hair videos, these 3 stand out like literally no other. So that's what I decided to bring you today. You're about to get sick of how much I wear all of these colors. Here's everything that I decided to change and tweak or include in my wigs to make this basically the most insane wig wearing experience, mainly for you, because I really want you guys to try wigs. First thing I wanted to do was simplify the experience. So in your box, you're going to get the collection campaign. Look at us. Look at how beautiful we all look in all 3 colors. Then you're gonna receive your wig. All wigs are going to be coming in this velvet satin pouch that I included specifically so that you guys can carry your wig wherever you go. I've traveled with these wigs multiple times and I always had this in this pouch, which is velvet on the outside, super soft, but then a satin inside to protect the hair and make sure there is no friction damaging the hair. And here she is. All wigs are going to arrive straightened. They're all going to have their lace still attached, both on the hairline and on the nape. All of my wigs are going to be launching in 22-inch length. This is one of the most easily wearable lengths
for anybody because it's got length, but it doesn't bulk up or bunch up towards of your back. It is also a beautiful length should you wish to add any sort of cuts, layering, or effects to, because you can always shorten it and go wavier. The wigs also come in a one size construction. There's no need to measure your head shape or head size because these wigs are one size in terms of construction, but there are going to be 3 areas that you are going to be able to adjust to make this the best wig for you to wear. First one is the lace front. But why can't you cut it off? Why doesn't it come ready to wear? Because I don't know your forehead size or your hairline. All these wigs come with a very, very full hairline. If you're looking for that very thick hairline effect, this is it. It also comes a bit further out than a natural hairline. This means that it is very, very good for someone who has a lower hairline on their forehead or whose hairline at the temples protrudes further out. It also extends quite far down by the ear. However, if your hairline is more raised or sparser, or you want your wig to be more raised or sparser, you can trim into it and remove the excess wig. Because they're one size, there's a good possibility that if you have a small head shape like me, this is gonna go past your ear. I always just then take scissors and cut a small triangle over here to accommodate for my ear to make it fit perfectly. Second area of customization, this elastic band. I wanted to attach an elastic band for you in quite a wide thickness because this is what's going to give you unmatched support. Now we have this elastic band right here that is going to keep the wig super snug. So even if you don't glue it down, this thing is gonna go in and really tighten it. Because you're gonna decide your comfort and snug level with these bra strap nape adjusters that you can tweak the snugness or looseness of your wig. The wig is going to come with a bit of excess lace here at the nape. You can leave this if you always wish to glue this down. This isn't something that I like to do, so I always cut mine off. I mentioned this wig is fully human hair. That means you can dye it, cut it, style it, bleach it, re-dye it, perm it, color it. Wigs are 180% density, which is that perfect middle ground density for it to be thick, but not overly thick that it's gonna weigh your head down or feel like you're loaded with extensions. And it is single drawn, meaning that the ends are thinner than the top of the wig. To mimic how human hair genuinely starts to thin out. And they're going to be launching for $395 US. Did I mention they're available worldwide? Took a year of back and forth with suppliers of sampling and testing and coloring, but I think they're finally here and they're finally ready to be yours. It is quite a limited collection, so this is something that you've been wanting to get for so long and saving up for. They are going to be available at 3 p.m. Central European time on March 27th, 2024, this coming Wednesday on stellarihair.com. On the website, you will have the option to get it either with bleached knots or without bleached knots. If you want to get your knots bleached, it is an additional $20. The reason you would do this is because this is what's going to give that ultra realistic hairline, just like I'm wearing. There are no dots of the individual hair that does come with the wig otherwise. There are multiple ways to actually wear a wig and put it on. There are 3 main ones that I like to use in a variety of situations based on what I'm looking for. Favorite way of wearing a wig, however, is the 72-hour set it and forget it method. This is where I use a copolymer based adhesive to glue the wig down in a way that completely blends into my hairline and mimics completely real hair. I typically wear this anywhere between 4 to 6 days because it does tend to last, and then once I'm done, I just wash the wig and I'm ready for a new application if I want to. First thing I need to do is simply prep my own hair underneath. One of the greatest things about wigs is that they can be a protective style for your hair. That means that if you want, you can use this as an opportunity to treat your hair underneath. I always like to do an oil treatment on my ends. You can always do braids if you want, or a scalp treatment if you're tackling a particular problem. If you have much longer hair or much thicker hair, my best recommendation would be splitting your hair into braids. 2 braids if it's finer, 3 braids if it's thicker or longer. And then I would just kind of wrap them around each other in a figure of 8 method just at the nape of your neck to completely flatten it before going in with a wig cap.
Now you can wear a wig cap just as it is, but because I want to replicate literally a second scalp, I like to glue the wig cap to my own hair. Today I'm once again using the Got To Be gel by Schwarzkopf, which is a water-based gel. This is important because it's going to make it easy when it comes to removing it. I like to cut these little holes around my ears. It just compresses this thing completely to my head and makes it so that it sits super flat. And once I've trimmed it back, it should look literally like a helmet made out of a wig cap. I like to use a copolymer adhesive, and this is actually a sample for a product that is launching later in the year, but I'm applying this just gently across the entire hairline, letting that dry before going in with a second layer. This is actually a tip that one of you guys left for me, and I am so fucking thankful because this is a game changer. I let it get tacky, exactly the same like lash glue, before going in with the wig.
Brangelina is the Brad Pitt and Angelina. Roy and Pam. It's a ram.
Thanks for the heads up, Jeff. I got your back if he does.
White collar, blue collar. But I don't see it that way. You know why not?
Great. Phyllis? I'm good at computer stuff. Emails, spreadsheets, all that.
Once it's glued and you have it in the right place, you can start to finally play around. I like to give my hair a bit of baby hairs every time because I think this gives it a much more natural effect. Occasionally, I will trim the areas around my ears or as a bit of layering in the front, but today I'm just keeping it super simple, minimal, and just glued. The entire process takes me 30 or so minutes, and my hair is literally ready for 4 days of creative work. Once I have the long hair on, I can do updos, buns, braids, up styles, curls, waves, blowouts, straight hair, whatever. Workout, I can go to the spa. This thing is absolutely not moving. And then when I'm ready to take it off, I take the appropriate adhesive remover, spray it on, wash the wig, and I am good for another application. Thank you for supporting me so long to see me come through another milestone of mine and put every single thing that I've learned into this. You guys have seen a lot of the fails along the years, so I'm hoping we finally got it to a win. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, join the Stellar fam, let's learn a thing or two together. And if you haven't already subscribed to the Stellari newsletter, there is where I'm going to be personally sending you emails, updating you of any wig restocks, launches, very fun tidbits of information about wigs that I think is important for you to know. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give it a go, and I will see you in my next video. I love you!
I kind of see why people call you a Q-tip now.
What? His brother called me a Q-tip when I shaved my head.
How old is your brother?
21.